All right. So welcome to our online classes. This is Great War. And so our activities today involves introduction to Venn diagram based exam questions. Okay. So first of all, I want you to understand what you need to understand under this topic. Okay. All right. The knowledge that you need to have is the basic on sets. I'm sure you have done that, where you consider the intersection, the union, the complement. Okay, such information you need to know it before you continue with this video. Okay, so you can pause the video, revise that information, and then you can come and watch this one so that you can follow up with the solving of the questions. Okay, now I want you to take note of what a Venn diagram consists of. Right, check out here. You can see I have okay, let's start with the red color. Here you can see it is at the center of the three sets. Right, so we can say, suppose we have this set here. Okay, we have this set, let's say set S. All right, set F, and this is set G. Okay, and they're supposed to be in capital letters because they represent sets. Okay, all right, so if these are the three sets that we have, and then the red color there, okay, you can check here. Okay, this is our key. Okay, so when you look at the key here, the red color there, what does it mean? It means whatever we have here at the center represents the intersection. Now the intersection of what? The intersection of all the three sets. So it means the elements here, okay, or the number of participants here represents those who took part in all the activities. All right, so whatever activities were at hand, these guys took part in all the three parts. All right, or the three activities. That is the red color. Okay, then the yellow color here, okay, represents you can check out the key here. So this is also the intersection, but the intersection of what? Of only those who took part in two activities. Okay, so this one here, I hope you are able to see my cursor. Okay, so this one yellow color here represents the intersection of those who took part in whatever activity was in set F and in set S. All right, similarly those here between S and G, that was the intersection, so those ones took part in S and in G. All right, so the same applies to G and F. The intersection here, that's what it means. Okay, so we call that the intersection of two sets. Now we we have this color here. Okay, so we have set F, we have yellow color and red, but we can see this one remaining, okay, the white one. So this white and this white in S and the white part in G represents participants who took part only in one activity. So this white here represents those who took part only in whatever was happening, whatever activity was happening in F, okay, in S and in G. All right, that's what it means. So these took part only in one activity. All right, what about this remaining part outside? Let me use this one, because at the key there we are using the purple color, okay, to show that one. All right, so we can add we can paint this outer part with purple like that. Okay, so what does this now mean? So this outside space here represents those participants who did not take part in any of the activities, right? Okay, they are just the members of the team, okay, or the total of the participants, but did not take part in any of the activities. All right, so this information will help you solve the questions that will follow. Okay, most of the questions that are asked on the Venn diagram. All right, so that's some knowledge that you need to know what this means. Okay, so the yellow color, the red color at the center, and the white color, as well as this purple color outside. Okay, you can also refer to the key here. Okay, I've explained that in words. Now there's this one here, the we have the intersection, I mean the union, okay, which is denoted by U. So this one means all together, but that all together comes with no repetition. It means we won't be repeating the elements. Okay, so if we have a common element, suppose here we have 1 and there we have 1, but we want the union of set S and F, it means we just write 1 in our listing. 1 will just appear once. Okay, that is what it means. So we'll list all the elements of set S and set F without repeating if an element appears in set F and set S. Okay, all right, so that's our union. You put what is in set S and set F together, or in all the 3 sets together, without repeating them. Okay, now we can look at one example here. Okay, okay, so the example that we have is this one here. Okay, we'll label it as our example 1. Okay, so this example says, at Great Wall College, 20 students study at least one of the 3 subjects. Now, one of these 3 subjects includes mathematics, right? You can see it there, chemistry, and physics. Now, all those who studied chemistry also studied mathematics. Okay, that's a key point you need to understand there. Okay, so those who took chemistry were as well taking mathematics. Now 3 students studied all the 3 subjects. Okay, all right, then 4 students studied mathematics. Okay, these study mathematics only mathematics, nothing else. And then 8 study chemistry, and then 14 study mathematics. All right, so these 8, I want you to pay attention. There is a difference here. We are told 4 students study mathematics only. Now 8 study chemistry. Okay, not only chemistry, but chemistry. Okay, we'll use that information. And then 14 study mathematics. All right, we have 14 there studying mathematics. Okay, now one interesting question is the first one is, draw a Venn diagram to illustrate this information. Okay, so now how do we illustrate this information on the Venn diagram? So let's scroll down and see how we are going to work out this. Okay, so the total number of participants was 20. Okay, you need to take note of that one, right? So 20 is our total number of participants, right? So I'll say 20 is our total number of participants. All right, so how do we show this information in our Venn diagram? So we have 3 sets. We can show that. So we have 3 sets. We can have set 1 there. We can have set 2. All right, now before we draw the other set, suppose this one is for mathematics, right? So this one is the set representing mathematics. Wow. Now we are told those who took chemistry took mathematics as well. Okay, so all who were in chemistry were in mathematics. What does this mean? So this means we have the set inside the other set. So we'll say chemistry is contained in mathematics, right? Yes. So chemistry is contained in mathematics, as you can see, right? Okay. All right. So that one is seen. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is chemistry, which is contained in C. So that's chemistry is contained in mathematics, right? Yes. Now we have the intersection of all the three subjects, right? So we have some who took part in all the three subjects. That's why physics will have the intersection for all the three subjects. So this will represent physics, being denoted by P, right? Now we can start putting our numbers. Okay, in the question we are told we had 20 participants. Okay, we have 20 participants. Now out of 20, yes, we know that those who took mathematics also took chemistry, but 3 students studied all the 3 subjects. So always make sure you look for the intersection of all the 3 sets. Okay, so the intersection of all the 3 sets here, that is the number of participants who took part in all the 3 subjects, were 3. Okay, so these were just 3. So we can indicate we have 3. Okay, so these 3 took part in all the subjects. They took all the subjects, that is mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Okay, now let's look at the other thing here. We have 4 students studied mathematics only. Okay, so these students studied mathematics only, so they will not be in chemistry but in mathematics only. How many? There were 4. Okay, like that. What other information do we have? Okay, the other information we have is that those who took chemistry were 8, right? So 8 study chemistry. So since 8 studied chemistry, out of 8 we have 3 who are in all the subjects. That means we have 5 there. Okay, so 5 plus 3, we have 8. So for chemistry we have 8 participants, right? But out of 14 who took mathematics altogether, we have 8 who took chemistry, right? So again we are remaining with 2 for us to have the total number of 14 of those who took mathematics. Okay, so 14 involves those who took mathematics as well as chemistry, right? So if we subtract that's 8 plus 14 from plus 4 from 14, we are having 2. But where do we put these 2? Because these 2 remaining out of 14 who are taking mathematics as well as chemistry, we don't know where to put 2. So we can't put 2 here in mathematics only, right? Because there were only 4 who took mathematics only, and only 8 took physics. I mean took chemistry, right? But these 8 were also taking mathematics. So chemistry, all those who took chemistry are contained in mathematics. So we can't put again these 2 outside all the 3 sets, because these 2 were not dormant. They were taking the subjects, right? Okay, so where should we put them? How do we know where to put them. Okay. So look at this here. One thing you need to take note of is that we had a total number of participants of 20, right? Now, out of 20, we have located that only 14 belonged to mathematics and chemistry, and we have done that. Now, we want to make sure that M, which is mathematics, right, should contain 14, right? 14 participants. That means if we add 5 plus 3 plus 4, we need to get 14, but we are not getting it, right? And then we can say that those two took physics only. Okay, so what does that tell you? So that tells you that those are two remaining to make the total of 14 for chemistry and mathematics altogether took mathematics as well as physics. Okay, hope you get the concept there. Okay, and if we add here in the total for mathematics, including those in chemistry, here we have 8, right? 8 plus 2, okay, plus 4, you have 14 altogether. All right, so that one balances. Now, how do we find those who took physics only? To find those who took physics only, we are going to subtract here. Okay, we are going to subtract now. If we say 20 minus 14, we are getting that's 6, right? Okay, so we are getting 6. So only 6 took physics only. All right, hope you're able to get the reasoning behind. Okay, that's we have done representing the situation we have. Okay, the information which was given in the question in the form, okay, on the Venn diagram here. Let's proceed and check the other question, that is B. Okay, so B says we want to find the number of those who took only one subject. So indicating the information in the Venn diagram, that was our first one, right? Okay, now our under 2 we have A, right? So we have A under 2, okay, that's here. So we want the number of participants who took only physics, okay, and we have already done that. We just the matter of indicating it. So only 6 took physics. Now B, okay, so B, we want to find the number of participants who took 2 subjects only. Okay, so these ones took only 2 subjects. So how do we do that? How are we going to do that? So you need to reason it in this way here. Okay, so you need to reason it in this way here. Okay, from the diagram here we can see that 3 we are taking all the 3 subjects, right? Now we just want those who took 2 subjects only. Okay, consider 5 here. 5 of the participants belongs to mathematics as well as chemistry, right? So among those who took 2 subjects, we have 5, right? Plus who else? This one, 2. This is the intersection of mathematics and physics, right? So the total number of those who took 2 subjects only gives us 7, right? Okay, so we proceed. This is C, right? Okay, so this is C. Now C, we want to find the number of participants who took that's mathematics and physics, but not chemistry, right? Mathematics and physics, but not chemistry. So you know that out of 20, only 8 took chemistry, right? Okay, so from the Venn diagram, we can see that 4 were in mathematics, right? Okay, they took mathematics only, but 2 took mathematics and physics, okay, plus 6. These 6 also took physics. So the numbers we have here, 4, 2, 6, includes only those who took mathematics and physics. So they were either in mathematics only and physics only, or in mathematics and physics at the same time. All right, so what total are we getting here? Okay, when you add, you are getting 12, right? So we had 12 participants. That's what we have here. Okay, so we have 12 participants taking part in all in physics and mathematics, but not chemistry. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay, and remember to like and share the videos to your friends. So thank you so much for watching.